Eric Love, 19. He's start-up mom.
Hey Jack, welcome to Shortlist.com.
Thank you.
So in the film we see you give a really powerful physical performance, and one thing that's worth noting is you do get into a lot of fights. So for example, if it's not the inmates you're fighting, it's the prison guards. Was that tough how full on was that, and did you pick up any injuries?
Thankfully, myself and the stunt department shared the same intentions with just trying to authenticate as much as possible the violence. And I remember David saying during the shoot and all that every punch that's seen on camera has to mean something, you know, it has to hurt. So we didn't want to dehumanise anyone on screen, you know. We wanted everything to cost. So I guess in that sense, I think the fact that we all had the same mentality saved a lot of time. And then it was just a case of, I reckon, not necessarily prioritising your own safety a couple of times, yeah. Oh yeah, I was in hospital with my hand at one point, thought we'd broken it. And then I had to come out of hospital and carry on doing the same scene, which meant, yeah, a few antibiotics, a few painkillers down the line. Yeah, I was able to, I was match fit again.
You have to behave, because I will kill you.
Has playing a baddie ever got you into trouble in real life?
In real life? Trouble? I don't know, it's given me attention, sometimes unwanted attention. But I mean, in my own example, I'm really lucky, man. I consider myself lucky anyway, that the characters that I played seem to have been received well enough. And enough for people to differentiate them and me as well. Like, I just walk away nowadays, mate. Yeah, if you wanted my sort of mentality is very, very much passive, much more passive than the people I play. For example, I lead a very nice life. Like, I'm very content with the way things are going, so yeah.
And you are making movies into Hollywood as well at the moment, it should be pointed out.
Yeah,
as
so
well as
if I want to keep my American visa, I can't go around beating people up, you see, Joe. I'm quite blissfully oblivious to other people's careers, you know. I'm fortunate enough to have enough to focus on, from, you know, in terms of what's more apparent for myself. I kind of sussed out what would be the best way to eventually end up in, you know, I guess Hollywood cinema. I made that decision as a youngster and I've stuck with it. Thankfully, it served me really well. And that was just to keep doing the right jobs, man, and work hard enough and let my reputation speak for itself.
And one role that you have been rumoured to take is one within the new Star Wars film. Any truth in that?
Nah, well, I haven't heard anything.
Would you be interested in taking that call?
Definitely, yeah. It'd be worth considering. But you know, you have to weigh these things up. But as I said, like, I have no attachment to it. Anything I've heard has been through probably the same source.
And if we had to say Sith or Jedi, would you have a particular one if we had to push you for an answer?
What in terms of one that I'd find most fanciable? Don't know. I'm not really that big a Star Wars geek, so.
What if you had a coloured lightsaber? Which colour would it be?
It wouldn't come in black and white, would they? There's no such thing as Derby County in Star Wars.
I think Samuel Jackson got a purple one, so I think you'd get a Derby County crest on there, maybe.
Yeah, well, deal, if so.
In case you hadn't fully appreciated, I am his father.
Finally, you are going to be in Unbroken, which looks to be a big film set for the near future, and it's directed by Angelina Jolie. How is it working with her, and did she give you a tip that's lasted long in the memory?
Oh, definite, man. Yeah, daily lessons off the woman. I guess the main one that sticks, Joe, is the fact that she was so committed and selfless with her professionalism, and I'd love to have the same sort of regard for myself one day. Yeah, very phenomenal. At the age I'm at as well, the time in my career, I'm so fortunate to be on set with someone as phenomenal, you know. And I'm very reluctant to use any cliches in terms of describing a woman, but she really is superhuman.
A future Derby County fan?
Well, she's interested, yeah, because she played Lara Croft, didn't she? So she's sort of familiar with the Derby realm.
Brilliant.
On
that note, I wish you the best of luck and thank you so much.
Cheers, John.
Oi! Oi!
start up means you're a leader.